What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft with me, your boy Iggy. Today we're doing something a little bit different. I actually went ahead and updated our shaders, so we are using the Sildurs Enhanced Default Fast now, but I also went ahead and added a resource pack or a texture pack to the game, and I wanted to see what you guys thought about it. So today's episode, we're going to be kind of walking around and looking at some different things. You may already notice a little bit of what has changed. So we're using the vanilla PBR resource pack. And so basically what it does is it gives us the nice parallax on the various blocks to give them the appearance of a little more depth and texture. Almost like a Minecraft 2.0, you know, in my opinion. But I figured we would walk around a little bit and look at some of our builds with the, you know, we'll just turn off the whole HUD. Yeah, we'll walk around and just kind of look at, you know, how things like the bricks and the wooden planks and things like that look with the resource pack. So I'm pretty excited to go and have a look around the world. We're also using the the bushy leaves texture pack, and I forget who that one is by, but I will be sure to try to put all of these in the description down below so that you can go and download them for yourself if you are wanting to play this way. So figured first thing we would come look at is the lake, which, you know, I really like the Sildurs Enhanced Default, but the one thing that kind of I'm not a huge fan of is the water. It's a little too vanilla for me. I really like the clear water. I do, however, like that you can go under and it's, you know, clear, so it's a lot easier for not just me to see, but for you guys to see what we're looking at as well. But yeah, the parallax on the blocks really looks pretty fantastic, especially on, like, you know, the gravel where it's got kind of the wavy texture. It just adds a lot more depth to everything. You know, we've got it on the wood as well, so trees look a little more realistic. It's just kind of, like I said, it's like playing Minecraft 2.0. I wish they would have had it on the tough, though, because tough seems like a block that would have the texture. But here's the little dock that we built in the last episode. You know, the lake is looking extra pretty. Got our little fishing hut that we just finished right there, looking great. We definitely need to get a path put in here and start connecting this up. Maybe get the fountain in and then start working on a pathway that splits off from here that comes up behind this area. Maybe if we have time, we'll do that today as well, after we kind of have a look at all the different builds here. So we've got the brick building looking good with the granite and the bricks have a nice texture to them now. Trying to find the more like scenic areas of the little town here. So like this is a good little corner right here that really, I think, pops a lot with the texture in the, you know, the walkway here, and then coming up into the bricks with the wood. All that looks very nice. The other one that I really wanted to have a look at was our townhouses that we built recently. But I think in order to get there, I'm going to do a full loop around the little city here just to kind of have a look at everything. You know, closed doors like this one that should be closed, but it brings a lot to the interiors too when things have, you know, that just little bit more texture and depth to them. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I think I might actually leave these on to play with, unless you guys would prefer the old way. You'll have to let me know in the comments down below, you know, which you would prefer to see. I personally, I mean, this is how I usually would play when not recording videos, so I'm curious to see what you guys think, if you guys want to see it in the videos or not. So yeah, definitely be sure to leave it down below, especially if you're a regular watcher. I really want to know what you have to think. So, but yeah, no, I just think it brings a lot more ambiance to the whole town, especially with the walkways like this and all of our trees and, you know, the towering buildings. It just really, you get angles like this and it just is, it's a whole vibe, in my opinion. Another thing that I really wanted to check out was inside the nether wart farm. Have a look at that. Oh yeah, and see that it's nice and moody with the lighting, and I definitely need to harvest this up. But we've got the little the depth in the quartz pillars there that we use for the walls. We got it on the bricks. Even the polished blackstone and polished diorite have a nice kind of depth on the edges to the tiles there, which I really like. We've also got it on the deep slate and the cobbled deep slate. So that looks pretty good. Do we have it on the deep slate bricks? We do. So yeah, everything's just way more, I don't know, textured. And just seems like it has a better, slightly better graphics. You know, Minecraft is, I'm not hating on vanilla Minecraft. I love vanilla Minecraft, but I don't know. When you play like this, it's kind of hard to play it other ways. So I'm really tempted. I'm really hoping that you guys don't mind and are down to, you know, play the world with some fancy textures. But that being said, I think today we will actually work on the pathways that we've got and maybe make some paths over here. So I'm going to go ahead, grab what we need for that. I think we'll do it with the texture pack on, see how that looks, and start, you know, maybe plotting some future builds out over in this area. Since we've got, you know, this is all looking pretty good right here. We will eventually have to get something on the back, but I'm feeling this area is looking a little bit empty back here behind the trees, since we've got, you know, so much going on over here, and even over there, you know, we've got the tall looming buildings. And since we don't have our church yet, I feel that's going to take quite a bit of resources, and I'm going to have to gather and grind. I definitely feel we can do something to work on, you know, buildings kind of towering up around us over here, and then getting in, you know, our pathways to kind of connect up some of our existing builds to the newer part of the city that we're working on over here. Because like I said, I do want to get something in here. We've got kind of a clearing here, so if we pulled this grass out right here and flatten this area, we could probably get a fountain. I think that would look pretty cool, and it would be a nice water feature for next to the little lake over there. And then probably we could just cut the path through these 3 blocks right here, bring that up, and then straight across over through here, and then maybe kind of around, and then down, connecting to that path, which will give us room to put another little build probably right here. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to get the stuff for that, and we'll get cracking on it. So give me just a moment. All right, so just went and picked up my shulker box for all of our pathways and everything, and I had a comment in one of the other videos that I missed a iron bar up here, and actually I see exactly where it is. So I'm just going to go ahead and we are going to fix that real quick. Let's go ahead and pop, just like that. Perfect. All right, did I miss any other ones? I don't think I did, but just in case, looks like we are good to go. Awesome, fantastic. All right. Little things like that make a difference. So let's come back right over in here, and this is the clearing I figure we're going to work with. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start by pulling all of this back a little bit, and then we can put more bushes in here, just to kind of, since this is so, yeah, we'll kind of pull that out like that. And then we can do something with these bushes right here just to kind of fill in this little gap. I think that'll look a lot better. And then this should probably get pulled all the way back. I don't know, maybe like that. So that way we've got kind of a little bit of area. We could probably put a tree or something right there. Go ahead and just kind of fill these in so it's got a natural kind of curvature with the land there. I think that will work just right. And then over here, I think what we'll do is we'll connect the path through this way, but it is getting dark, so we should probably go ahead and sleep. All right, so we'll have to make a little clearing right here, and then have probably this path will also come up. Maybe we'll bring it up from there. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. But I'm going to go ahead and get, like, you know, some gravel, cobble, all that good stuff in right there. And then the other path, while we're here, will probably come straight through these blocks. So we'll go ahead and we'll pull these out. We'll do something like that. And then right here will be where the slabs will go to start making the pathway going up that direction. And then, so then these blocks can come out, and we will just continue our way up there. So I'm going to go ahead and get all that in and get that started. And then once I've got something to show for it, we'll join back up and have a look. So give me just a moment. All right, so here's what I've got so far. We've got a nice little path coming off from the brick building right here that goes up and behind our little fishing house that we got in the last episode. So that puts it right along the window level right here, which is perfect. And that will also give us room to kind of do like some taller builds kind of right in here. It'll probably come from about here to maybe, I don't know, like back here, right where we start to get to the steep area. So we'll probably have one kind of in this general vicinity, and then we'll start stepping them back a little bit and have a couple that line up right up in here with the path. Maybe have little stairways coming down. Probably a bigger one of some sort right in here. We'll have to decide, or maybe that'll be part of the church. I think we'll do a little, maybe like a single story one right here, just so we don't block the view of these ones too much. So that way from down here, you know, you kind of see like the little one story kind of filling this general area. And then we've got the taller buildings in the back. I may even put like a little pond in the yard of this one and have it come down across here and then put a bridge. So that'll have to be something that I think about, because that's definitely going to be an episode in and of itself. But today, you know, we're just kind of checking out things with the texture pack, getting some of these roads in so we can work on some projects over here. And lastly, we just got to go ahead and finish off our little plaza so that we'll have it nice and set up for a fountain in the future, because I think that is what I want to do here. So I figured I would show you guys how I do the pass. It's really nothing too specific to it. You just kind of randomly place some blocks. We'll do like some more cobble like that, just kind of scatter them out, and then we'll grab our gravel and our mossy cobble. And I try to put mossy cobble mostly near the edges, but bring a little bit in, and that way it kind of looks like it is tying in the grass with the like more natural, like the stone in the middle, like it's kind of overgrown on the edges and it's seeping its way into the center. Just kind of a little detail thing. So we'll kind of put some like that, do a little group of 3, maybe get some over here next to the other cobble. Probably, yeah, we'll do 2 and 1 there. Over here we'll get a couple just like that, maybe one more there. Pull this slab out, get a cobble right there, and then we'll have to put a couple more slabbers right in here. So we'll do something like maybe that, grab these, do that and that, and get rid of that. And then in all the other spaces, we'll probably just go ahead and throw some gravel. I think that should look pretty good. And then if we have any spots where it looks a little bit too like gravel heavy or something like that, we can chuck in a little bit of the green to break it up. Like, looks like we could probably use some right in here. We'll put some gravel next to the tree. Let's get a diagonal one right there, and then maybe just a little bit in the middle here. Now, once we come in with the actual fountain, we may change the placement of some of these, so it looks like some of the moisture maybe has like leaked out of the fountain and kind of gotten on the area on the ground around it and made it get a little bit mossy. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get this all finished, filled in, and then we'll probably start wrapping things up for today. But honestly, loving the way that this is looking. So let's just get the last few blocks placed in here. We'll kind of just, you know, like I was saying, scatter them about. Get some in here. It doesn't look too cluttered. All right, perfect. Get some more gravel. Bring everything together. Perfect. Now we've got nice little like kind of circle over here. We may change the shape a little bit depending on the fountain, but I think that's definitely where things are going to go. And maybe we can get like some stone seating around it. Something like that. Maybe another tree right in here, I think would kind of be good for enclosing the area, making it like a little sanctuary. Because if we've got one there, one there, one there, I think one right here would be perfect, because then the leaves can kind of flow over to this side and to this side right here and really make it feel like a nice enclosed space. But that being said, if you like the video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to get subscribed so you don't miss any more, make sure you do that. And hit that bell button so you don't miss any, because YouTube has a thing about not showing people your videos. But that being said, as always, hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.